we go. I had to put the phone right up against the window so we wouldn't get a reflection.
That's the Corvette on the left. You can't see it right now. We'll see it on the way out.
Yeah.
And it says on the door, gift shop and public restroom entrance only, not museum tour entrance. Please enter through the front door. So we're now going to go. There's several cars.
Several people coming in, yeah.
I think that's an employee there.
That's cool.
And we're going to go to the front door now.
Okay. There's some other people coming up there too.
Are you still filming?
Mm-hmm.
Film the back door there. Did you get that? Looks like a 2-story house.
Yeah, you can see that on top.
Keep it filming so we can
Yeah.
Just keep it in the green corner.
They might not want it on
Well,
them.
I didn't even turn, but I think they're already gone in.
Really?
You want to get out here?
Do the sun first.
Get the gate. Yeah.
Look at that.
I wish I had some white paint. I would touch that.
Touch them up.
It wouldn't take nothing to...
Right. Don't forget to turn your glasses on.
Oh, yeah.
See, and you got this. Here's the sign. We'll step off into the grass a little bit. There you go, get you.
Yeah, let me get you now.
Good deal.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'll follow you.
I don't know, we were just walking around.
Make it sound...
What's this sign over here say?
Buford Pusser.
We're getting his video.
Memorial Rose Garden.
1967.
Okay. Was that Doberman? Hello. How you doing? Last tour's at 3:30.
Interesting.
You want me to
That's awesome.
let you head where at?
Behind you here?
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, that's cool.
What's your all's thoughts on that new finding?
Got a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
Got a lot of thoughts about it.
You probably sound like me.
The original, Mr. Pusser's original statement was that he was shot with a 30 caliber carbine. Now it was a TBCI, it's now a TBI. They're a joke. If you're so inept that it takes you
So far, we're on the same track.
it takes you 50 years to figure out. I mean, you could have figured this stuff out 30 years ago.
That's right.
That's what we've said.
So, somewhere in my mind, there's a smear.
I've got it out through there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You don't care though.
We have a
You're
YouTube
like me.
channel, and so we didn't
We
know
have
what we
a,
wanted to be on.
Guys, ain't it something 58 years later? You can't solve
So-
2 missing children, but you can solve 58-year-old
I was
case.
just talking to my wife about yesterday. I said, the John Benet Ramsey case, it happened in modern history.
Yeah.
They have no clue. They have all kinds of forensic
Exactly.
evidence, but they can't come up with anything. So my
Yeah.
thoughts are the man, it happened close to the way that Pusser said it did.
Man's
But
traumatized.
he was traumatized.
He's
You can't take a man's statement.
Man's
So I work
traumatized.
in law enforcement, and you know that. You're trained to know
I'm
that.
40-year retired police chief and detective.
There you go. So you know that.
And when you get a chance, Hatfield McCoy Museum Adventures on YouTube. And we've never been Pusser fans or not fans. We just,
Sure,
it's
you
not
just
something
didn't. Sure.
until this came up. And when this come up, you're thinking, what happened to due process? What happened to this man's day in court?
Right.
Why wasn't 58 years ago he charged where they could prove something and they say, well, they got blood? This is YouTubers. This is people wanting to run for governor, wanting name recognition. And this is sad.
It is sad.
That they have torn this man, in my opinion.
And you know, I think that it's going to... anybody who can read... There's a bunch of may-haves and could-haves in this report so far that I haven't got to read the entire report. I'm probably 440 pages in.
Sure. Is it online?
Well, if you know people, you can get...
they tell me you got to go to Tennessee Martin to the university. Why is it we can see the JFK file online or the Martin Luther King online, but we can't? We've got to go to the...
They're saying that they're going to put it online eventually.
Yeah.
I've got... friends who have let me see some a lot of it. And it's just really weird to me that, again, she died in 67. I just don't and then to have the audacity to dig her up because somebody new information was obtained.
From YouTubers. From a YouTuber that says he's got law enforcement experience. Now, we put a video out a couple of days ago asking anybody that has any information on Mike Elam's law enforcement career, because he says in one video that he was a law enforcement officer in the 70s when Buford was. And then on Lincoln, it says that he's a law enforcement officer from 89 to 92. We called the Benton County Sheriff's Department. He says he was a deputy sheriff.
No record.
And nobody at Benton County Sheriff's Office knows him. Nobody at dispatch knows him. Called the newspaper editor. We did a video on this and got the people on there on tape. The newspaper editor said, well, I checked with the oldest guy here in court reporting, and he's not heard of him. We know that he's wrote a book now. And he said, we didn't know that before you asked his name, but this is the most. We've got about 6 or 7 videos out, and like I said, as a police officer and a detective, I guess you've seen the autopsy report. All the bone missing, all the, a trajectory from back to front on one of them, but another one says trajectory unable to determine. Well, that means there was at least 2 shots.
That's right.
At least 2, but it don't add up.
It does not add up. And here's another thought that I had. So they're really talking about possible domestic violence.
Yeah.
It was obviously high speed the way Mr. Pusser described. He was trying to get away.
Yeah.
We're not wearing seatbelts back then. Most cars didn't even come with seatbelts in them.
Correct. See, people don't realize that. A lot of people don't look at that now. They think, he didn't have a seatbelt on. It wasn't required then.
No. And then I'm thinking, yes, she had a nasal fracture.
She also had an ex-husband.
She did.
She had an ex-husband, and she fled Pike County to go to Chicago to flee from him with the 2 children. If there was a broke nose, who says that didn't happen by him? Who says it didn't happen by a Frisbee? Sheila's sister had a sister broke with a Frisbee.
I've got a deviated septum.
I used to.
I got up out of bed getting ready for work one morning and tripped over my phone charger cord and bam, my nose into the floor.
Mine's been broke 3 times, once in law enforcement and twice then I used to fight full contact karate and get in the ring. I've had it plumb sideways. That doesn't mean when I'm dead and they check my nose that my wife has abused me.
Yeah. Just so far, it doesn't make any sense. And a lot of the forensic evidence that they have is photographs that were taken in 1967.
We want to see that car, don't we? We want to see that. We want to test the blood on the front and see who it belongs to.
And they're saying, well, the car is buried. The car is gone.
Oh, of course.
No. I would think that now I know today, if you have something like that happen, whether it's where you worked at or even close in the county where I worked at, that car will be impounded and held in evidence indefinitely until this case has been...
and once it's done, it's done. Don't once you start destroying evidence, don't open the case up then and say, well, we want to relook. This is the most disgraceful and just... it's unbelievable. Like I said, never been a fan. I am now. I'll be his biggest fan from here on out. I'll tell you what, we've been here for 2 days. I don't know if we've been dollar store, restaurants, gas stations, everywhere we go, we ask people just like we did you. We just now left the graveyard for the 2nd time. We went out to the cemetery yesterday. We just now went back out to Dewana's grave. Guess what we're hearing? Sheila Googled her a while back, Dewana, his only living child. and died in 2018, and it says mysterious death, mysterious, and then you find somewhere and it's suicide.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked to at least 3 people now that says that they're in question. That's the case they need to investigate. Why are they calling that a suicide? So in 58 years from now, they're liable to come back up, and they're saying that somebody got rid of her. She was the last living relative, so they could dig the grave up because they knew then the brother would agree to dig in the grave up. Dewana would have never agreed to dig her mother up because she didn't feel that there was a reason to.
Sure.
So now in 58 more years, they're liable to have a rumor about these people writing
This
books.
excites
And
me.
yeah.
The first time I was here, so I've been here since, we've been here since Saturday. Preaching revival over in Mickey,
Yeah.
which is just outside of Selma. And
Are you preaching tonight? You have
no,
service
I'm
tonight?
on my way home today.
Oh, really? Okay. I was going to say, we'll come by there. We'll come by and listen to
I'm
you.
on my way home today.
We are too, but we would have.
5 days. And the first time I came, it was just me, my wife, and my sister. We walked through and we had the house all to ourselves. This excites me to see that people are coming. People.
Have you been out to the crash site?
I have.
Well, lately? Have you been lately?
No.
We were
it's
out there
in
yesterday
disrepair.
evening. No, they've took the signs down.
Oh yeah. Oh, out off of New Hope Road. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
they
yeah.
have removed the signs,
And
about the big white
somebody's
sign.
saying that they were stolen.
Yeah,
That
ladies told us yesterday, we talked to them, and they told us they had been removed, that they removed them. They said had they known they were going to take them down, they would have collected them, they would have taken them. And one lady said, well, it looks like they would have left them just to where, at least that's where she was killed at. That's where one of his deputies said he found his jawbone at when he went back out there and searched the area. Well, anyway, that's interesting. My name's Fred McCoy.
Hi, Fred. I'm JR.
JR, nice to meet you. And again, Hatfield McCoy Museum Adventures on YouTube. And it may fill you in. And if you're ever on there and you have something I've missed or I've said wrong as a former law enforcement, you make sure you correct me, because we want the truth. We want more than rumors. We want more than
Speculation doesn't work for me.
mostly convicted them.
That's right.
It's-
So I don't think just in listening to the press conference.
Yeah. What happened to this
More
guy?
likely than not that we would, they're going to indict.
Wouldn't you rather be on the good side of somebody instead of slandering them? Wouldn't you rather just say, well, he could have done this, but since we don't have no proof, we're going to... What about this guy, Mike Elam, that had the gun all this time? They've been in possession of a stolen military M1 rifle, and the TBI hasn't charged them?
Yeah, the TBI is a joke. TBI is an absolute joke.
Well,
And they ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Sheila, I'm going to let you have this.
Okay.
I guess we're ready. Bud, thanks for talking to us.
Lisa, it's nice to meet you.
No, thanks for talking to us. You guys are...
No. He could stand and talk to you all day. About
Well, I can too, but let me hold that right there a minute.
I got that. If y'all
You guys go ahead.
Go ahead,
guys.
sorry. Oh, I got my finger right away.
That's okay.
Well, they got a good little crowd.
They're nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was afraid they would shut it down. Sign you in.
We need, one person can just sign if you want to.
Go ahead, Dwight, you
And
stand
just put one name and then you just put a group that way, okay?
You sign for it, Dwight.
I'll sign you and you on the same.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
And I can't see what I'm doing.
Here's your question. Here's one of the things I told my wife to look for when we got here. Right-handed or left-handed holster right there?
That's right-handed.
Exactly. Everybody wants to make this point. Said he couldn't get to his gun because he wore a cross draw. As a police officer, I wore it both ways, haven't you? In your early career, just to see. There's your right-handed holster that he would have had on. So things like that is what that's proof.
I think so.
Yeah, that 50, where you buy it for $50. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I have a card here. I do the tour through the house.
It's 8 pieces. I don't know nothing about that. It's wait for signature.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not.
Yeah, sure.
So that covered that.
Yeah.
How that, I don't want your.
Do you take any other advice?
No, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm behind.
She just wants to pay with card, with a credit
Oh,
card.
no, I didn't. That's all right.
Yeah, you can do that.
God
Okay.
gave me
I didn't
the
know
gift
what you was
card.
talking about. Yeah, with the, you want to pay with a credit card.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's why he's at first.
Yeah, I can do
Uh-huh,
that.
yeah, first Karen,
Is all, did you pay it?
I'm going to, for him and myself.
Okay.
She told you she was paying this and you was buying
I
it.
got to buy
Sorry,
one.
baby.
We're with
No,
them.
you're good. I've got most of that.
Oh, did you already get it all? Thanks.
I didn't get that on the wall over there, if you want.
Sorry.
You all right?
You buying that, buddy?
Okay, so.
I know how to buy
They said it was $8
I thought you was
each.
buying that, buddy. I'm going on.
I'm trying to get that light off.
I'm going to
My mistake, I need to tell Mike Eagles book here in the White House.
Here, I'll tell about lunch.
Guy has got a.
Look, she's, look at that.
Okay. Just,
I'll give you
yeah,
$2
whenever y'all get.
if you gonna
That
pay
might be how you
that.
tell me.
Well, if you drink water, you don't have to worry about that.
It'll be $3
That's
a
where,
drink.
that's
where you get
That's where your money
Y'all just,
goes.
when you get, when they get signed in and y'all get signed in, y'all just have a seat, we're gonna watch a little 8-minute video and I'm gonna get this. This light sign and the sign.
He got it, he's over there on that paper now.
You got that? Look here.
Okay, you.
Look, he took it too, boy.
You better wait.
There's his mom and dad.
Love.
You gonna pay for it.
That's sweet.
He already had it.
Did you see the hoster over here?
No, I did not.
Steve got it.
You'll cut
Really?
your money in.
Yep.
Believe that was popular.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, you done told him that. You got it 2 weeks in a row.
Some at 70s.
Yeah, it's probably, I mean, he didn't carry a stick all the time, he just carried a stick just to do it.
That's him from the 70s. That old shag country. First bus had the
Wow.
captain chairs, the swimming. We had 4 of them up front, you could turn all the way around and talk
Was
to
it
each
that
other.
purple and blue color?
Yeah, that was pretty good. That van we had, the first van.
Cool. Can you get it without the?
That P Danner. Who?
Can you get it without the glare? I couldn't get it without the glare.
Oh, it might not be. We go to newspapers anyway. This one.
Yeah.
Long I remember those little votive
The Bible
cups
here.
over there.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
That old picture there, I seen a lot.
What's that say there?
I don't
Kind of an
know.
award.
Like dairy.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get it this way.
Something of the year.
That's cool. Yeah.
Everywhere.
That's like in pictures, it's got all the different frames, different pictures on that one big picture.
Oh,
Everybody had that thing.
$2 or $3 over retail.
Feel free to take pictures.
Things back on charge. Because they'll be run down, I'll have more.
That says no. No video.
Who?
No video.
Where?
Right there.
I've seen that, and it was good to them. I went to that store.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Because everybody does that.
Looking for.
Maybe not during the lecture.
Do you want me to stop this and
No,
start
I
it?
want you. I'm gonna
Because
turn
it's
that.
19 minutes.
I'm gonna turn that on when she comes back.
Oh, look, over there's another thing. Grand opening.
Well, I'm glad I
Are
have
you
my
gonna get a
glasses on.
food box? I said,
Yeah, of course, you can stop it for now till the lecture starts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell y'all just a little bit of stuff and then I'm gonna let y'all watch a little 8-minute video and then you just tour yourself. You go this part, the next, and then down the stairs to the left. This has a full-size basement because this house was built in '71 because the other burned due to a shortage in a dryer. So he wanted his stuff downstairs. So, and this was an add-on for his mother. The movies were all made in Chester and Madison County. They weren't made here in McNair County because our sheriff and mayor wouldn't let them be. Jealousy in politics. That's what I think. But
It's like today.
anyway, the first movie's like 80% true. The other two are like 50-50. And he was to play himself in the second movie, but he got killed that night after signing the contract that day.
Wow.
So anyway, you'll do it, like I said, that's why the first one is 80% and the other two are like 50-50. Of course, he wasn't there to tell the story and didn't get to do the movie. But he was 6'6", 250 pounds. Big guy. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all watch this little, I don't think there was somebody else out there coming. I seen somebody walking. Y'all,
Yeah, there's 2 people out here.
we'll have to get out some more chairs. We just some more chairs. Y'all see anybody?
There's somebody walking that way.
I mean, I hate to start it and then have to start it over, so it's why, if they are coming in, they might just,
They might just be. I don't know, they're out there.
That's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind.
Should we let them sit here, the men and women?
No, they got chairs. There's more.
No, they're waiting on more people to come. So
oh, they're waiting on some more people, okay. Let me get this going.
Law.
that's exciting.
Yeah, she's getting her card in. I'm gonna put this out here just in case.
Really, sir? I am, okay.
Yeah, I've had to ask well to know which one. They're waiting, these other people are waiting on some other people.
6 hours.
Okay, when y'all get up, y'all just tour yourself, and then we'll see you downstairs if you have any other questions.
He was a sheriff who didn't carry a gun. What he carried was a big stick. Buford Pusser took on the state line gang that terrorized his county. He was shot, stabbed, and they murdered his wife. Yet, he continued to walk the talk as the youngest sheriff in Tennessee until a freak accident on Highway 64.
Y'all just take it out. I really tell them, I get them whenever they just kind of rest a little bit. Y'all can have a seat and rest a little bit, but they get kind of around looking and everything. Y'all get up here and I'll talk to y'all and get this started.
Okay. Wow, look.
Y'all can take all the pictures.
Oh, she whooped. Take it on you. Why, where she whooped you with? Pretty intimidating.
My nephew is like 6'7". My nephew's son.
Austin's 6'6".
What he was, 250, 6'6", 250.
Austin weighs 300. So. Me and Kyle always talk about the damn wicked in that team getting scared. They wasn't in a uniform, football uniform with hell.
Recruiter.
Well,
There's this 82
He made him tight end.
Rebuilt this back himself.
did they get?
That tall and that
6'6",
big.
250, yeah.
He made an extra tight end.
Oh, look at her here. Oh,
I think he was number 6.
I can't see for the light.
What, 60? I was thinking 61 since he's taller than all the rest of them, right? It could have been 61. That looks more like it.
There's letters home.
Really?
Solid. See the letters?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're on the knees on the front, but I say 61. See, that dude's head tall above the rest of them. But he's holding the foot, he's holding the basketball. Mm-hmm. Here he is in the football.
Well,
The pictures of the desk on Mike's children.
Remember them report card days?
Yeah, Kentucky Carnival Award. We got one of them from back in the 70s. Well, Governor Julian Carroll. I think mine is from Martha Lane Collins.
Was it? Right, yeah, it did burn down.
I thought it
I read
did.
that thing. I didn't know.
I need to. Where'd you see that at about the?
It's right here.
Oh,
from
yeah.
the original house.
The original. Okay, I didn't see that.
What year is it?
Thank you.
You know what I like to see?
What's that, baby?
I like to go in this bathroom and see where the shower head's at, if it was made for him or not.
Aha.
Come here. Well, you go ahead. I'm gonna look. It'll rub me out maybe, but
Yeah, you're crazy. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at the carpet. That little chair.
That's what else stands for.
looks like it's just a regular standard. Hi.
Really?
So he's had to bend down.
To take a shower? I can't get this. Right there. Did you get all these?
Yeah, go ahead though. You get what you want. Because I might have missed something.
Okay.
One around, point of interest.
Whose is this one over here? I didn't
This
see.
is,
I couldn't tell whose that was.
Points of interest. I don't know. Mike says behind you.
This is Mike's
Would this have been Diane's maybe?
family bathroom. Might have. I don't know. I don't know whose it would have been. Maybe just a guest. No. Look at his room, Lord. Michael's room. That's cool. Oh, it's too close. Okay, sorry. This is
Your sister's over here in this book.
Tawana's.
Look her over here. Look, you're like.
There she is, Tawana. Oh.
Old leather neck.
When
That's crazy. He thought they couldn't be
Did
killed.
what, Bert? He didn't make it.
Paris Island.
He didn't make it all the way through, though. He got a medical discharge because he had asthma.
I had an uncle in Paris Island in the 60s.
Huh?
Were you a Marine?
Oh.
No, my uncle.
Oh,
in
okay.
Paris Island where he did his basic. in the
Sure.
60s.
Upstairs?
Downstairs, I think. There is an upstairs, but I know there's a. She
Upstairs
said
is right there.
downstairs. Yeah.
Right there down there.
Michael.
What is it?
I love you. You're mine, ain't you?
That's right.
Oh, we might not be able to video down here.
It's strange, ain't it? Now, so this is where his bed is and stuff like that, maybe?
I think this is just an extra room down here. He's a basketball official, looks like.
Wonder if you can get to go upstairs.
Most of this stuff doesn't seem all right.
Yeah.
We'll see. First player.
Oh, look at the football.
Well, here's all the newspaper articles.
Yeah, that's why I like to get to go to
They're there.
the library
Well, you don't have to. They've got them all right there.
and get them.
They read them. But
That's insane.
See if I can get that this way. Wow, this is really cool.
the end of it. Oh, that's where he took his shower. I bet I went inside the one upstairs to see how the thing was, because I think he didn't
Yeah.
bend over, but I'll bet you this one here. I'll bet you.
Wow,
It was recessed real nice.
I'll bet it is.
wow.
Oh, you can see over there.
Yeah, this is awesome. Sad, but awesome. Law. Bless his heart. Law. Look at that. God love her. Can't believe they took the sign down.
1974 calendar where she told her dad happy birthday before it come around. She already wrote on the calendar.
Law. Oh, look at his face. In loving memory. There she is. What's that say? Whoa, there's all kinds of pictures and stuff there, baby.
I'm gonna take my badge out. I'll walk and give it to him.
I don't know if you'd do that, but I don't know if I'd do that.
Got a badge collection.
I know, but that's your only badge.
No, I got another one. In the case that I had.
2 teeth. Look here. Lord, it's got so much stuff. Whoa.
Got the old mine.
Okay, I might have to go ahead and.
Yeah, y'all got it. Look at him on your bag.
Did you get this newspaper down here?
There's too many of them to.
Oh wow! Look
That's
at
what
this.
people
Did you get all of
cheaper
these?
place. There's people that gave their.
Do you want to give it to that lady up there?
Right there.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to do that?
Show up, good one.
Yeah. Do you want to put a pin here?
No, that's good enough.
It's covered. We couldn't find our.
Yeah. Mostly eastern United States in it.
Yeah. Wow. Is this his uniform here?
No, somebody else that says.
Oh.
Eight track tape.
Okay.
He doesn't have to be here. Go ahead and present it to a McNairy County grand jury. They're going to say you're a joke.
Well, let them
They
indict.
must have
Let them indict. Let some college kids or some lawyers take the case. Indict. You can indict a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
You're here on one side and it's no problem.
That's what we say, yeah.
Indictment. Now, can you get a conviction?
No.
But I wish they would go ahead. I wish the granddaughter would file a suit and let them do it and see if you could get a conviction on a man that can't even stand there to defend himself. We don't know if those police officers filled out those reports or if he did. We don't. Show us a tape recording of Buford saying something and then saying something else later on. But unless you see
Yes,
that.
his story
It
ever
doesn't
changed.
matter. He was shot and lost an
Traumatic.
incredible amount of blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay that he didn't remember
Exactly.
things exactly.
He's traumatized.
That's right, but there are
woman?
there are witnesses.
Sure.
Have you
Not
seen the
in his
video of
family,
the old
hearing
woman?
his kid.
Her name
The
is.
old woman on YouTube that comes up there and found him?
I recorded that.
Yeah. And she
gonna
said
say
his
that I
jaw
said
was
that.
hanging down. Of course, Mike,
Hill
even when all
Cross.
these pictures of all his jaw,
She's the
he was
one that came up on
talking.
his
She
car
said he
after
couldn't
he was
say,
shot
she saw
and
him.
reported it.
That's who
She
you
put
listen
her
to. You don't
brother
listen to
on and reported it, and her
2025.
brother-
Right. And Miss Dottie up there, her brother was P.D. Plunk,
After he
Buford's
saw the
deputy.
side.
He saw him. He saw that car and saw the brains
It
in
was
that
awful.
car. And, that autopsy, they didn't find anything that they couldn't have proven in '67. The top of her head, she was shot twice in the head. The top of her head was blown off.
That's right.
They had to. I got her autopsy report. They had to use plaster to build
Yes.
it back on,
Yes.
and so
You can't find evidence when it's not there. When the skull is not there to tell which way she had one projectile that was from back to front, that's fine. But off front of her head was also off, which goes along with Buford's story that she was shot in the front of the head. There's another one there that she says the trajectory couldn't be determined. So that means there was at least two shots.
Yeah.
It's
I believe that.
And it doesn't. We know that she was shot from the back because his window was down, but the passenger back window, where if she was
blown
sitting, that's very easily explained that they shot
Look
her
at
in the back of the
look at
head.
her neck. Look at her dentures, her false teeth. Look at anything about her. Mike Elam says, well, maybe
She
the
was
autopsy will prove that she was
abused,
abused. And the other guy, the bald one we watched the other night, he said she was beat. Autopsy proves she was beat. They had no neck injuries. Everything on the
Legs
autopsy was
weren't
clear.
busted. There was
No,
nothing.
there was nothing. And
Contusions
y'all, my nose has been broken 3 times in my life. First time,
Mine too.
my domestic abuser was a softball in 7th grade. But
There you go. That's
I don't know any people that haven't
Frisbee
broken noses
and
at one
just-
time or another.
Yes.
I've had mine broke 3 times. And I told Sheila a while back, I said, when I die, if they do an autopsy, they're going to think you was an
I know,
abuser.
exactly.
They're gonna think you
I didn't do what I
You know
promised.
what? And I fall. I'm just clumsy. I just fall. And my husband, thank goodness we've been married 11 years, but he lived in Fulton. And I lived here in Tennessee because his job was in furniture. Mine was this museum, and neither one of us wanted to leave our job. There were no furniture places here in Tennessee, so we have done this for 11 years. Weekends, and now he's just retired and he's here all the time now. But when he'd be gone during the week, I'd fall, get a black eye. Because I'm clumsy and I take
Your husband
sleeping
beat you
medicine.
up.
That's the problem.
Shame on him.
I could get up and don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're not here this week." Think you
Well,
beat me.
he had a toolbox that when you push the button on the side, it flops up. And I didn't realize it popped up on its own, and I was standing over top of it. When I hit that button, it popped me right here, blanked my eye, and I mean, it shook my whole head. It was horrible.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean, things like that happen, accidents happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that he hit me.
And
Go straight down in front of the car.
the kids were that house was just that little ranch style house at that time. It was not that where y'all watched the movie. The basement wasn't here. It was just that tiny little house. Yes.
Yes.
And the house burned in '71. Buford had it built back, and that's when he put the basement.
Oh, so it was here. The house that burnt was...
Yes, it was here. It was just that little ranch style house, though.
Okay.
It wasn't the basement.
Oh, okay.
And anyway, Buford. The kids would have known if there was domestic abuse going on.
Was there any
Because it was
life
so
insurance
tiny.
on Pauline? Do you know of?
Probably didn't have.
See?
I'd say
Well,
no.
what about...
I was just wondering. That was a question. That
Yeah.
we-
Yeah.
Interviewing Buford's
Did you want to
deputy,
get a picture of
one of his
that?
deputies.
Yes.
That's still alive.
Really?
Yes, and it's 2 hours long, but he said that Mike Gillum wanted to interview him and he wouldn't talk to him.
And he's still alive today.
Well, because we're calling him out.
Right?
He says he's a loss prevention officer and he served in law enforcement.
At Walmart.
He killed at
You've
Walmart,
heard
but,
people call him the Walmart detective.
but he kills on there that he was law enforcement back in the 70s when Buford was. On another channel, he says that it was in the 90s, 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And I want to know where he was ever a police officer because I want to talk to anybody he's ever arrested because he's a liar. And if you lie about one thing, you lie about something else as a police officer. And
That's right.
he's not, the truth's not in him.
No, it is not. And that Dennis Hadcock, his stories just grow. Dennis used to be okay to be around, but when he got with Mike, his stories just
Well, there's
grow
a
and grow.
Baldwin guy also.
Yeah, and see,
Oakley
you know what?
Dean
This is
Baldwin.
the funny thing. Pauline, everybody that knew Pauline, which Miss Dottie did, she knew her very well. Miss Shirley that used to work here, we lost her on her 85th birthday. But she grew up with Buford. She was here living it. She and her husband were best friends with Buford and Pauline. Her husband was a pallbearer at Pauline's funeral.
Wow.
And just people that knew them would know if something was going on.
Yeah.
She never, looked abused or acted abused. She was a firecracker.
That's what we said.
Yeah, she was a firecracker. And so, she was sweet, she was, but also she was not close to her family at all. And then that brother said, oh, she was just, we all went to her. And
the daughter.
She wasn't close to them at all. Yeah, Diane was a teenager.
17, wasn't she?
Yes. When Pauline died. Now, Mike
Up front, there was
and Diane Diane told this, and I don't think he
a
ever.
guy instead of having a butterscotch.
I don't know. She was just a very rebellious girl. After her mother died, she started doing drugs and just being very, very rebellious. But she still lived here with Buford.
Really?
Yeah, Buford finished raising those kids. Mike was only 13.
Right.
And he finished raising them as his own. He and Mike were very close. Mike knew more than anyone. Because he was an adult. That was his wedding picture upstairs that Buford was at his wedding. He married his high school sweetheart straight out of high school, and they lived here with Buford for a year after they got married. And his wife, Karen, just came to see me the other day, and he was just like, Tina, I am so sorry. Well, this is a mess. Okay,
Mike is dead now, right?
Yes, he died in 21. So Mike. Buford took him on calls too. Just he wanted him to know about the world, and he went on calls also. And so, Mike would have known if something was going on. Mike would have known. And if Diane thought that he had killed her mother, she wouldn't have continued to live here. And she was so rebellious. She would have told it. She would have told it. There's no way she'd have kept it quiet.
Yeah.
Did you ever take your wife with you on patrol at all? I don't know what department.
No,
she was
no.
with.
So no. She's
See,
never been
I
out
was
with
a
me.
police chief and a detective and for 30 years. And Sheila worked with me all the time. Sheila can outshoot most
We've been
men.
married
And
40 years.
so I've took my wife. Elam says nobody ever does that. It's not allowed. It's up to the chief or the sheriff. It's up to the policy. Most police departments
Yeah, those policies have a rattle on policy.
But as an administrator or something,
Okay,
you
yeah,
can
you're
do
right.
what you
And
want.
so Diane said, Pauline woke her up. Okay, Mike says,
Could you man get walk with that
Mike and Dewana, but Dewana was only 6, so I believe Mike and Diane would remember better. They were 13 and 17.
Right.
Okay, so he said said that they were so excited to go on vacation the next day.
Yes.
And they had the bags packed, and they were Pauline couldn't really get go to bed because they were just so excited, and she was just, here. She was not at a stupid hotel. There's no record she was at a hotel.
Yeah, he
They're
was
saying they're separated.
Yeah, that's just his.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how he makes his grandma
Twitch.
But so
Just making my eye twitch.
I know, I get sorry. And so, anyway, he said the kids said that they were going on vacation, that
Don't let her see them.
Pauline woke Diane up that morning and said, Buford's got a call, I'm gonna go with him so he doesn't get to talking to somebody, we'll never get out of town.
See, he's saying that she called Diane and told her to come to here to pack her stuff and.
Sure.
They were here in the
Listen to her.
bed.
I'm sorry.
No,
I was
that's
just,
okay.
I'm just.
No.
Yeah, you're telling me anything that surprises me.
I'm sorry.
Mike is just, we've been dealing with Mike for about,
Wow.
yeah, probably 15, 20 years.
Sure.
Oh.
That's all he's got to do is a loss
It is.
prevention
I had
officer. You got a lot of time on your hands when you're.
I had never in my life, and his story, anybody he quotes is dead. Not one person that he quotes can say, yes, I told him that. Not one.
Yeah.
Except Dennis Hatfield.
Well, you'll see in that second video we done, we say that. And that's the best way to do it. When somebody dies, you can say what they want. They're not dead men, don't talk.
Exactly.
They had 7 more years that they could have charged Buford after that happened before he died.
Right.
Where's it at?
And let me tell you this, the lead investigator, Warren Jones, he and Buford were enemies. He hated Buford. And he was the lead investigator for the TBI. He tried his best to say that Buford killed her.
Yeah.
He wanted to prove that so bad, so he went into that investigation with that attitude. But when all the evidence, the car, the fresh car, her body, the bullets, everything got to the FBI lab, and they said no, it is an ambush. There's no way.
Wow.
So if they couldn't prove it then with all that stuff,
That's sad.
how are they going to prove it?
Well, they're not. They don't have to now. They've done killed his reputation. They can come out tomorrow and say something.
Yeah, that worked.
Google Buford Pusser or Google Walk and Talk. Guess what comes up? Mark Davison and the TBI, because that's the first thing for the first 10 listings where he's killed his wife, where they've alleged, they haven't alleged, he said it with no evidence whatsoever.
Do you know they took down the sign of the ambush?
No, that was stolen.
Oh.
They were stolen that Saturday after that interview.
No.
And that's nothing new. I live out in Finger Lakewood area, and Buford's childhood home and birthplace, 2 different places are out there, and they had signs there. The Historical Society put those signs up. And I think they've replaced those 4 times each.
Oh,
They get stolen
wow.
all the time.
Okay.
So,
I'm glad to know they didn't just take them down.
Yeah,
you
see,
know.
that's why we thought they took them
the city,
down.
the city owns this.
Yeah,
And
we're
they
hoping
aren't
the
doing,
city sticks with it.
yeah, they aren't doing anything until something concrete comes out.
There's never going to be nothing concrete. There's no car. There's no evidence. There's never going to be nothing concrete. Hey, Tina, thank you.
You're
welcome.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
So
God bless you.
one of the special big.
Oh, yeah, I forgot my fingers. Did you want anything, baby?
No, you don't. Now, we're going to follow Mike Elam's
Wow.
techniques and methods, and we're going to say that there's a tie rod here that's broke. I see a brake line.
Now.
I see a brake line cut.
Now, be nice.
Steering column's been jimmied with. Now, if we're going to allege all these things they're alleging about Buford, that goes both ways.
Dang, look here how
No wonder
close.
They ain't got no tar on the wheel there.
Look at this, how close. Dang. Wow. I know. Look at that car, isn't that cool?
Well, there's your bathroom. You use it for.
No, I'm good. Please keep the word closed, it says.
Okay, Pop, we ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Got a hole right there.
There's
What's this go-to, I wonder?
Been such a good drive.
back inside to where the machine gun is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, Fred, can you believe that?
Car on it, not like that over here.
Ouch. The pole jumped out in front of me. Sorry. No, you're fine, sir.
How did he get in that car when he was driving that car?
6'6", you know, the seat was all the way back. They might have
Wow.
adjusted for, look at what's some shoes. Size 15.
Today.
Phew.
That's
They
it.
closed at 13.
I thought they was all the same. Didn't matter what year.
No wonder if we had bigger shoes. They went back and readjusted size.
He had a good foundation, didn't he?
Oh, it was 16.
How much is a pair of shoes?
Wow.
Lord, I don't know. He buys one pair a year. Or two.
This
They
looks
don't-
awful.
Don't even have any tennis shoes. You let Reed own a pair of tennis shoes.
Goodness. Wow. That is insane. Look at that. You ready?